Hello. I hope you've been doing well since we read Sonic High Chapter 1. You gotta hang in there. Times will get better. Or maybe they're going well. In which case, hell yeah, gamer. Happy for you. But I don't want to spend too much time on small talk because I would like to get through two more chapters of Sonic High by Dank Matter. Of course, we always love crediting the author here. All right. Sonic High School, Chapter 2, The Prom. The rest of the day for Sonic was awful. So bad it was that Sonic went home and went right to the bathroom and took a big poop. It was a mad poop, too, because it went out fast. It shooted out of his butthole so fast that it was like a gun shooting. His poop stunk so much that even the neighbors could smell it, and they all had a meeting at night about what to do about it, and they decided that they would just put fans outside, and if it really started to smell again, they would do something else. So Sonic pooped and went up to his room and shouted into his pillow, "I hate everything." Sonic shouted loud and he heard a knock at his door. "What's wrong, Sonic?" asked Sonic's mom. "Nothing," said Sonic. "Okay, just keep it down because I'm trying to watch the TV," said Sonic's mom to Sonic, and left without saying anything else. Sonic was in his room still, so he looked out the window and saw Tails flying there, and this with his flying tail. Excuse me. "Sonic, are you okay?" asked Tails. "I was worried about you, Sonic." Sonic was less mad because Tails was always nice and smart and didn't care that Sonic left his porns around his room, so he could think about kissing and doing sex on Amy when he wasn't with Amy. "Please be happy," said Tails. "Are you there?" Sonic went to the window and opened the window. Sonic grabbed Tails and put him on the bed because Sonic is strong too. "This day is the worst," said Sonic. "Everyone thinks I'm a gay loser, all because I gave them my journal." Sonic cried a little, and Tails put his hand under his face to catch his tear. Tears can stain a carpet. That's so thoughtful, Tails. Tails hugged Sonic and said, "I am always here for you. The prom is tonight also." "Wow, I forgot," said Sonic. Sonic ran to his closet fast and pulled out his prom uniform. It's a tuxedo. And put it on faster. "Is our limo here yet, Tails?" said Sonic while looking at Tails. "Yes," said Tails right back. "Let's go." And Sonic went outside with Tails, who was also in prom clothing, and they went outside and got in the limo. "The limo is broken," said the limo driver, who looked like a person, but darker colored. Sonic and Tails got out of the limo and asked the limo driver if they could fix it. "Nope, the limo is broken eternally," said the limo driver. So Sonic grabbed Tails' hand and said, "Let's go," and ran all the way to the prom, which was on an island called Ghost Island. "This place is scary," said Tails. Ghost Island was really scary. It was shaped like a skull and everything looked like it was dead. Sonic looked at Tails. "Yeah, it is," said Sonic. Excuse. "Why would they put the prom on this island?" said Tails. "I don't see anyone else from the school here." Tails and Sonic were both worried about it at all. Sonic and Tails walked forward and there was a haunted house. Sonic and Tails went to the haunted house and it was spooky. Sonic saw a ghost and Tails saw a mummy. There was a man laughing. "Ha ha ha, Sonic and Tails, Now you are both here and fallen right into my trap, said the man, laughing. The man looked like a fat, immature gay. It was Eggman. All right, because this has popped up a couple times, I'd like to condone that this is a very safe LGBTQ plus space, and we respect the gays here. However, I am reading this as it is written. Eggman, why are you here? Asked Sonic and shouted at Eggman. Are you here for the Chaos Emeralds? Sonic shook his fist at Eggman, and Tails ran at him, but what an idiot he was because a cage fell down on top of the sky and trapped Tails. You are doomed now, said Eggman. Welcome to a graveyard of you. Sonic was shocked, but did not run forward because he did not want to get caught too. But what if Eggman did not have another cage? Sonic didn't know, so he went to the side into a different room. This room was smaller and had carpets and wallpaper. It was still scary, though. Sonic said, I need to find a way out and to save Tails. He walked into a door that was on the next wall. Next thing, said Sonic, and he came out of the room into the same room he was in. This is a haunted house, so you always come back to the same place, said Sonic, thinking of a famous saying he saw once on the walls of a Walgreen where it was written. Eggman laughed and pointed at Sonic. I kissed Amy, and now you can never date her again because I'm going to do sex to her tonight. No, this can't be real, said Sonic. Sonic knew that he had to do something. But what? Alright, so we're gonna continue on to chapter 3. I definitely, yes. Sonic High School by Dank Matter, Chapter 3, The Most Important People. Sonic ran the fastest right to Dr. Eggman, right through his traps, and jumped at the floating platform that Eggman was standing on. I'm coming for you, said Sonic, and he jumped up, right to the platform and got so close, but fell because it was just too high to reach, even for Sonic. Sonic said, damn, and ran up the staircase that was in the middle of the big room that were under Eggman. Sonic ran to the top, and at the top, he jumped again from a higher spot, and this time reached the platform because it was easier to get to. Now you're mine, shouted Sonic, right to Eggman in his ear. I'm not going to fall this easily, said Eggman, who then grabbed a crystal remote control out of his pocket and pressed a button on it that made a dome of lasers around Eggman. Get out of here, yelled Eggman. I am Eggman, and I will have my way with the treasures of this island, said Eggman. Eggman flew up higher on his platform, and Sonic had already fell from the lasers that were on the floating platform, so Sonic didn't get to go too. Eggman disappeared into a purple and black portal at the top of the ceiling, and Sonic was left at the bottom of the room on the middle of the stairs. Excuse me. Amy still has to be here somewhere, and I need to get Tails out of the locked cage, said Sonic, thinking about what he should do next. Sonic ran up to the stairs really fast and down the hallway at the top of the stairs on the second floor. Sonic picked up a door and ran into the door. The room Sonic ran into had a picture of an old man on it, and he looked just so old that it was like seeing a skeleton right there. Sonic said this man probably died ages ago and left all his money from being in real estate to his sons who built this place. Sonic thought this was not the right room to be in, so he left it and went into the next room. This was the right room to be in, Sonic knew immediately. There was a big red bed, and Amy was tied with a rope around her feet and hands, and there was another rope around her head with a lock in her mouth so she couldn't open it or say anything at all. Sonic ran right to the bed without doing anything before doing that and untied Amy with his sonic speed. "I'm so glad you're here," said Amy. "This prom is not turning out like I had hoped when I bought this dress." Amy was wearing a pretty red dress that was like what she normally wears but longer, and there were 2 flowers on the 2 shoulders. Amy's dress also made her boobs look bigger, Sonic noticed. Sonic thought for just a moment that this was the perfect moment to get her to give sex to him, but he did not do it because Tails still needed his help. "Where's the key to open Tails' cage?" said Sonic to Amy. "We need to open Tails' cage. He can't get out of the cage." "I saw Eggman putting a key in a safe behind the picture in the room you were just in," said Amy. "So let's go get it." Amy and Sonic ran to the next room, and Sonic got there first. He is the faster one in the relationship. Sonic punched his big, strong hand right through the painting like a bodybuilder and found the safe behind the painting. "This safe needs a password," said Sonic. "What could it be?" Sonic thought long and hard about everything he knew about Eggman. Sonic knew Eggman was a gay asshole who always ruined Sonic plans to be the hero, and now he ruined Sonic's prom. Sonic tapped on his brain and thought harder. "Maybe the password is his name," said Amy. It was not Sonic and knew it before Sonic put it in to the safe lock. "I love her for her body," thought Sonic. Wow, Sonic. Sonic thought harder and had an idea. What if the password is Chaos Emeralds, but backwards? Finally shouted Sonic at Amy next to him. Amy, who was there, said, "What does that mean?" Amy, Sonic's girlfriend, was confused. "It is Chaos Emeralds backwards. What he really wants, but messed up so he would not guess it," screamed Sonic, so happy. Sonic typed the password into the safe, and would you know it, it popped open and there was a big key, so Sonic took it. Sonic ran down the stairs, and then Amy did, and Sonic opened Tails' cage, and Tails got out. "I'm so glad to be safe once again. Thanks to you, Sonic, the day is saved." Tails was smiling bigger than a crocodile having a silly dream, but Sonic was not. "What is wrong, Sonic? Everything is right now," said Sonic. "No, it isn't," said Sonic, so mad and sad. "Eggman got away without a real punishment for what he did." Sonic shook his face at the sky, thinking about how Eggman slipped away like a slippery balloon that Sonic let go of. "But we are all safe," Amy said. "That's what really matters." Sonic figured right then that Amy's superpower must be being nice, because like he knew before, it wasn't being smart, which Tails was best at, and Sonic is also good at too. Sonic did not think about how his day at school was bad anymore, because his balls did not really even itch anymore. Sonic laughed, Tails laughed, Amy laughed, and they went home ready for the next day of high school. Wow, there's a lot going on. Sonic's had quite the busy day. Well, that was chapters 2 and 3 of Sonic High. I hope you have the wonderful rest of your day, and that you will join me once again when we continue on with chapters 4 and 5. And you will continue to help me with my free therapy, because truly this is helping me in some strange way. So thank you for your time.